Six for everybody on the house. I'm sorry, you guys. My bad. Let's look to the Karen for that. I'm sorry about that. But I want to tell you a little story. When I first got here tonight, you know, I got my little handicap sticker on my window, right? And I try to park in the handicap, right? And this lady, little old lady, she's like, hey, what are you doing? I said, what are you doing? I said, I'm parking. She's like, you can't park there. I said, excuse me, miss? She was like, you're not handicapped. I said, how do you know I'm not handicapped? How do you know I'm not handicapped? She said, you got out the car fine. And now you're talking to me fine. You're walking fine. I said, lady, stop playing with me. Because I'll get my mama and you will be handicapped in a minute. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. I don't have time to play games, y'all. And, you know, I get tired of people trying to fuck with me. So, you know, when I get into the restaurant, finally, I get into the restaurant. We order our food. I never eat oysters, raw oysters. I don't like raw food like that. I don't like sushi. I don't like raw food. But I want to do something different. So I tried to eat some oysters, right? Not a good idea. I see something crawling in my oysters. And I'm like, hey you, waiter. He comes, he's like, what's wrong, man? I said, what is this crawling in here? He's like, oh, that's normal. You know, it's raw. You know, we get it from the ocean, and it just happens sometimes. I said, oh, really? I said, hey, you like oysters? He's like, yeah, I love them. I said, well, you eat this oyster right here. You eat it, and I'll eat this. He said, nah. I said, nah. Why you ain't gonna eat it? You don't want nothing crawling? Okay, call your manager over here. Call your manager. The manager comes. Ask him the same thing, right? He doesn't want to eat the oyster either. I said, well, shit. Well, you won't pay for this shit. And he was like, you know what? It's on the house. I said, exactly. And clock that fucking tea because you won't pay for the whole meal. Because that's how I roll. You're not going to screw me over like that. And you guys, I'm sorry, I was winging it a little bit. I tried to look at my phone.
It's okay.
It's not working for me. I got my friends up in here and stuff. I'm disappointing them. My bestie just looking to the bar, not even